other than that, we have probably the biggest art house release of the week as I pull it up over here. Paramount Plus's Knuckles was able to release 6 episodes all in one go. You said you caught one. I caught all 6 in the background, so I
Okay.
think we're even. Knuckles. It's a miniseries, meaning that they took what really would be a movie, right? Mm-hmm. And then did the Quibi effect where they chopped it up to make it a series. It kind of equals up what would be the running time of a feature-length film. It's got the budget of a feature-length film. It's got Idris Elba as the voice. What'd you think?
I think that I mostly tolerate the Sonic movies. I enjoyed the last one, and a lot of it is due to my love of Jim Carrey and their willingness to let him just go off and be goofy, and also my appreciation for Ben Schwartz, who I find to be very funny and does good work as a voice actor. I think he's good at delivering a quip, and even in the confines of like a kid's adaptation of a video game character, I found him charming, more charming than I found a lot of voice acting in like Mario or something like that. Knuckles as a show, outside of half of the first episode, completely lacks that. It is instead about the adventures of Idris Elba's Knuckles character, who is kind of like the Drax of the Sonic world. He's like a kind of lunk-headed warrior type who he sees the world differently because his whole view is like everything's a battlefield, or you're training to be a warrior, or stuff like that.
It's all literal too, yeah.
Yeah, it's very, very literal kind, or like, misinterpreting meanings of things kind of thing. And, there's only so much humor I feel like that can be derived from that. They also end up leaning a lot on the Adam Pally cop character who was in the last movie as sort of the like reluctant partner to Knuckles on his misadventures. And it just like, I don't know. I like Adam Pally a lot. He's not exactly doing the best work here. I think the writing is very much like children's sitcom-ish. So I don't know. Ooh. It's just very broad. Like even the way that they have people dress, it all feels like cartoonish in a way that rings like I don't know. I don't want to say cheap because it doesn't look cheap, but it feels like dress up, right? And I can see it being like a good diversion for children, but there's like while it looks as good as the movies for the most part, I feel like it's not as sharp as the movies.
It doesn't have the talent from behind there.
Yeah.
I feel like it's still got the visuals on screen from when I was watching it. They like do some like 2D cartoon flashbacks and stuff, so I think there's going to be some interesting things in it. I'm going to have to rewatch the whole thing. I was working on a video, so I had to play in the back. I've covered every Sonic property so far from 1 and 2, so I have to get
there you go.
But I agree with you. I think you're missing the two people who like really make it, and I think even in the Sonic series, it's not even Sonic, it's Jim Carrey who makes it. I've gone in 2 theaters for both of those movies for that man. Last good Adam Pally, bro, because I love Band-Aid, one of my favorite movies. What? I see he's in the gutter, and I know you like the gutter out of South by.
Yeah, it's a small part, honestly. I don't know what's going on, because he's a really funny dude, but I feel like he ends up in a lot of junk. Yeah.
Free Adam Pally.
Please, put him in something good.
Other than that, Knuckles, out on Paramount Plus.